guys, May here, and in the spirit of Sunggyu's third solo release coming out in February, I thought that I would do a collection review of his first two releases for you guys today, because it's been a long time since he's made a solo comeback. Yes, I'm super excited. So I have his first mini album, Another Me, here, and also his second mini album, 27, and I'm going to just go through and tell you guys all about my favorite songs and what I think of the album packaging and just the albums as a whole as we anticipate his third release. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So this is Sunggyu's first mini album, Another Me. This was released a long time ago. I can't even remember off the top of my head. 2012. So it's been about 6 years since this album has been released. And yeah, it came in this fun plastic bag that says Sunggyu Another Me. This has traveled with me through many states, so I'm sorry if it's looking a little rough, but it has been packaged a couple of times. The actual album that came inside of it. Here's the spine. I really like the pink spine on my shelf. It just adds a little bit of color because a lot of Infinite spines are black and white, so it's good to see some like pink on there. Yep. This is the inside of the album. We have the CD on a plastic knob. And then we have the photo book. Is the track list on the back of this album? It's not. It's just throughout the album. So we'll talk about the songs as we go. Oh, here's the songs. So there are 6 songs on this album. Another Me, which is an intro with 60 seconds, which was the title track. I Need You, Only Tears, Shine, and 41 Days. So as we go through the photo book, I will discuss the songs as they pop up. But for now, just enjoy these very artsy, blurry photos of Sunggyu. Another Me is an intro. A lot of these songs on this album were made by Nell, who used to be under Willem Entertainment for a long time, and they recently created their own label and left Willem Entertainment, but they are Sunggyu's idols, so it's super cool that they worked with him on this album. If you've never seen 60 Seconds, the music video, it's amazing, and the fact that Infinite made an OT7 version actually like hurts my heart because I just don't like it. It's the only Infinite song that I will straight up tell you that I do not like, because it's the only one that I don't like. It's just, they tried to add Hoya and Dong rapping in it, and it's just, you're messing with a good thing. But 60 Seconds is a beautiful, beautiful song. Highly would recommend watching the music video. Myung-soo plays a role in it, and it's just so gorgeous. It has it's a light rock feel to it. It's just so amazing. I Need You is probably one of my favorite songs on this album. Again, Nell helped work on this album. It has a very like, it has a very Nell sound to it. If you've never heard Nell's music, I don't really know how else to explain it to you. It's like an electronic-y kind of band rock sound. Amazing. There's like a little bit of auto-tune in it, but yeah. Nummerman, just literally so gorgeous. I have nothing bad to say about that song. I don't listen to it as much as the other songs on this album, but sometimes you're just in the mood to listen to Nummerman, and it's just amazing. Shine is my favorite song on this album. It's, again, a very electronic-y kind of rock sound. That's kind of the whole theme of this album, and then 41 Days is probably my second favorite song, and well, it's Shine, and then I think it's 41 Days, and I Need You together, like tied for second. I like 60 Seconds, so I'm not including 60 Seconds in this discussion. It's a classic. But yeah, it's literally amazing. This whole album is so good. Honestly, if you've never heard Sunggyu's first solo album, everybody in Infinite jokes that it was a flop, but I don't know why it was a flop. Like, that's just, no. So in his first solo album, you got the fun plastic bag, and you also got stickers. I can't remember off the top of my head how many colors there were, but I got the purple and the orange one. I want to say there was like 6 or 7. There might have even been 8 different sticker colors, but you always get 2, and this is the part that's the sticker, like not the front page. I don't know why, but I've never unstuck these, and yeah, I really like having them in my collection. So that's Sunggyu's first mini album. Let's move on to his second mini album. So this is Sunggyu's second mini album, 27, and this is not the actual, well, this is the actual cover of it. This came out in 2015. What month? Oh, May. It came out in my birthday month. That's amazing. That's not the actual cover of this album. The actual cover of this album looks like this, but you did have a random little poster kind of album thing. There's 3 of them. This is the one that I have, and Sonastoria, I'll link her channel down below if you want to check her out, because she's awesome. And she's a big in-spirit, especially a Sunggyu bias in-spirit. And she decided, she like showed her album and she had it flipped so that you could look at this picture, and I much prefer that. So I did that to my own album as well, and I know a lot of other in-spirits did that to their albums. But yep, here is the front of this album. I love Another Me, but I definitely prefer 27 over Another Me. I listened to this album way more. So we have the track list on the back of this album. So we have 27, The Answer, Alive, Kontrol. The Answer and Kontrol were double title tracks. Daydream, which features Tablo from Epic High, and Jongwan from Nell. And this is the closest thing we've ever gotten to a Woollim family song, because Epic High used to be under Woollim as well, and Nell used to be under Woollim, so the fact that there's infinite Nell and Epic High in this song, it's my favorite song on this album. It's, oh gosh. There's a live version in which Sunggyu performs with Hoya of Infinite, of Infinite, and I highly, highly recommend you watch that performance because it's so good. I will try to link it down below if I remember. Reply, which I think is the least listened to song on this album for me personally, but besides that, very, very good. This album again has a very electronic-y rock kind of sound. Again, was worked on by Nell mostly. I'm interested to see who works on his third mini album. That information might already be out by the time you see this video, but I'm really interested to see who works on it. But I believe Nell's new company is a sub-company of Woollim, so maybe they will still work with Sunggyu on his albums. Either way, I'm excited for more Sunggyu solo music. Here's the track list again. These photos are still kind of blurry, but they're less blurry than the last album, which you can really see the evolution of Sunggyu in 3 years. It was about 3 years. I love these concept photos, oh my gosh. This was during the era that Woollim wouldn't tell anybody how many, like what kind of album it was. They would just release 1 track a day, like the name of it and the credits of it. So I remember when this was being teased and we were all just waiting every single day, like, is there another song? Is there another song? Good times. Now Woollim will be like, it's a mini album. And we'll be like, okay, that's cool. Alive is a really good song too. Daydream is definitely my favorite on this album, including the title tracks, but Alive is probably my second favorite on this album. So pretty. Kontrol is my favorite of the 2 title tracks though. It's just a really, really electronic-y rock kind of sound, and Sunggyu's vocals just fit the song so well, and you can tell Nell made the song just thinking about Sunggyu's vocals, which is why this album works so well, because Nell and Sunggyu know each other so well. Daydream, best song. The version with Tablo is the best. Tablo is like one of my favorite rappers in K-pop, like from the beginning. I was introduced to K-hip-hop through Epic High, and my entire life changed, but Hoya sounds very good in the song as well, in the live version. And Sunggyu and Hoya both have such great stage presence that the performance was just incredible. Don't really like that jacket though, gotta say. Had to be said. And then we have the credits and we have the thanks tos in spirit. Aww. But yep, this is Sunggyu's second mini album, 27. When I got this album, I wasn't too concerned which one I got, so I'm very happy with the one that I got. And then I also got it's a sticker again, but I treat it like a photo card. So this is the one that I got. It's the same outfit, same concept, which I think is kind of funny how I got these together. But yeah, I think if you were to buy one of Sunggyu's albums, of course I think Another Me is a classic, but 27 I think is just an amazing album, and I think that anybody who's even slightly interested in Infinite or has heard, like, I don't know if anybody has ever heard Nell's music. I mean, people have obviously, but not a lot of people listen to Nell this day and age. But this just imagine like your favorite idol working with their idol. Like, this is Sunggyu's 2 albums, and that's why these are so important in Infinite's discography. Is like literally Sunggyu made it. Like, he gets to work with his favorite idol and release some amazing music and like hang out in the studio with them. Like, isn't that like the dream? Yeah, that's like if I was an idol and I was in the studio with Donghae and Namuyeon, I would be like, oh my gosh, like this is the dream. Recording a song that they wrote for me. Anyways, that is it for this collection review. I will leave all of the specifics as well as the link to that Daydream performance, because you need to watch it, down below. I'll leave a link to the 60-second performances too, because those are amazing. So I'll try to find my favorite one. I can't remember exactly which one's my favorite one, but I'll do a little research, watch a couple of Sunggyu videos, and I will leave my favorite performance of that down below. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this collection review of Sunggyu's first 2 mini albums, and I hope you were so excited for his 3rd one, because I'm so excited. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye!